go, cause I know these niggas ain't gon' hand that. New suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young nigga saying double back twice in a row, 3-3. Bitches planes all in my home. First street, tell it loud when I make a song.
What's good, YouTube? Coming at y'all with another banger today. And in today's banger, we got a special one today. An embarrassing one for me. I'm gonna be giving y'all a story time when I myself at school, man.
What the hell did you just say?
At school, man. I done did it on myself at school, but before we get to this story time, I already want y'all to like the video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're new. But let's get to the story time. Hey, look, this story time take place back in middle school, 6th or 7th grade. I don't know which one. But it takes back in middle school. So it was a Wednesday. I knew it was a Wednesday. So I ain't eat nothing all day. It was a Wednesday. So it was lunchtime. So we went to lunch. So I ain't really know that much people. So when I was in 7th grade or 6th grade, so I sat with myself. You know what I'm saying?
Lame! You're nerds, geeks, creeps!
So on Wednesdays we had nachos. So you know, I went in the cafeteria, got my nachos, got my juice, went to the table, right? I sat down. I started eating. I started eating. I was on my phone a little bit too. And yeah, I was eating. So look, lunch over with. We go back to class. We went to lunch in 5th period, so we had an extra period after lunch. And I think I don't know what class I had. But it was not gym though, so I won't move it around like that. So after lunch, we go back to our class for a couple minutes, for like, I think 20-something, 30 minutes. So we went back to our class. I sat with myself in the classroom too. So I was sitting by myself on my phone for a little bit. Cause I think after lunch, it was like a free time. You could do your work. Excuse me. You could do your work. You can be on your phone if you don't got no work. It was a free time. So I was on my phone a little bit, and I did my work. And yeah, I was doing my work. I was doing my work for the whole time, for the whole 30 minutes. So then my stomach wasn't hurting nothing like that before I went to last period. So we had to transition to last period. I went in class, sat down for a while, did my work. So my stomach, it started like making noises and stuff. And mind you, the class was quiet, so they might was hearing it. So my stomach started making noises. So we just started an assignment. Class was quiet. My stomach was making noise. I'm going through it like, bruh, was them nachos the reason? Like, my stomach was wilding. So I ain't really used the bathroom like that at school. I'm not that type of dude to use the bathroom at school like that. I mean, I'll pee, but I wouldn't, take a number 2 at the school though. So unless I really need to. So we ready to start an assignment. So I raised my hand. Like, it got so bad to the point where I got to go to the bathroom. I never used a school bathroom before. So I raised my hand. I asked the teacher, can I go to the bathroom? And she said after the assignment. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh my God. And the assignment was long. It was like 20-something questions. So in my head, I'm like, oh my God, bro. I was like, oh my God. I gotta wait this long? So at this point, I already know I'm doomed. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, so I think it was a math class. Yeah. So I I start guessing. I ain't even gonna lie. And when I got to like 15, my stomach was still making that noise, but it wasn't like how I first started though. And then like, so it was still making a noise. It was like making a lot of noise. I can't even do the noise, but it was making a lot of noise. So I was on 15, and mind you, I'm like, I think I was the first one to turn it in. So I was on 15, and I keep going like, then I finish my assignment. So I get up to go get my teacher my paper, and I feel something in the back of my pants. I'm like, oh my God. So I feel it in the back of my pants. I'm like, I did not just do that at school, man. So I give her the paper. I'm like, can I go to the bathroom? Can I go to the bathroom? I said it twice. She said, wait till everybody finished. I said, can I please go to the bathroom? She said, you gotta wait till everybody finished, Q1. I'm sorry. I'm like, in my head was just gone. I was like, oh my God. But I was just crying and everything.
What the fuck?
I ain't even gonna cap. So I went back to my seat. I had to sit down. That was the hard part, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I know it was all smushed up, bro. So it was this one person in my class. I don't know who it was. Can't remember. But they took forever to finish the test. And I know my drawers stink, bro. Oh God. So I had to wait until that person finished. That person finished, but it was like 2 more minutes left in the class. Then in middle school, it was this rule called 15-15. So we couldn't leave our classrooms in the beginning, first 15 minutes of class, and the last 15 minutes of class. So what was I gonna say?
One eternity later.
So I had to thug it out to the end of school till I get home. And my bus stop was the second to last bus stop, man. Oh my, and the buses be taking buku long just to pull off. I'm like, oh my God. So so the bell ring for the end of the class, so I couldn't go to the bathroom. So the bell ring, boom. I'm going to my bus. I'm trying to get a seat by myself. So I ain't run, but I fast walked to the bus. And I felt something coming down my leg.
What?
I was like, OMG, bro. Oh my God, bro. So I went to get on the bus. I ain't go to the back. I sat in like the middle front. It was like the fifth seat. And I sat like on the edge so nobody could sit beside me. And back then, it was a lot of people that were on my bus. They were at my bus. So I think it was a nerd that sat beside me. He was like, can I sit right here? And I ain't no mean type of dude. And I scooted over. So I scooted over, let him sit right there. And he was the last stop. I think he was the last stop. So that means I'm on the inside and I get out before him. That means he gonna have to smell that. But he ain't say nothing to me though. So boom, my bus stop come. No. I was sitting there. It was girls behind us. And then they was like, you smell that? And I was like, smell what? Like, it smell like somebody farted or something. Then that's when they started blaming it on other people and stuff. And you know me, I'm quiet. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, this bus ride gotta hurry up. So, boom, I get to my bus stop. I get up. I walk home. My house was not that far from my bus stop. It was about 2 minutes. So I walk home. Boom. I go in my house, Man, I run to the bathroom. Man, that bathroom, my bathroom was lit up that day, but I ain't gonna lie. So, my sister, she had found out. I told her, I was like, I ain't gonna say her name. I was like, man, I done did it on myself at school. She was like, for real? I was like, yeah, cause man, my teacher wouldn't let me use the bathroom, blah blah. I was like, all that. So she started laughing at me. And then my brother came downstairs. He was like, what's so funny? And she told him, man, that day, that whole day was just like crazy. After lunch was like crazy, man. I couldn't wait to get home. Then my mom had to wash my clothes, man. She said that thing was stinking too, I ain't gonna lie. She was like, what's wrong with your insides? I was like, Mom, I had ate nachos at school. And I told her the story. She was like, thank you, Warren. So, that day, I'ma always remember that day for real. That was the only time that I did that on myself at school. No, I never did that again. Like, that's crazy. But that was the story time of me doing a number 2 on myself at school. It hurts to tell this story for real. I mean, it really don't for real. I was a kid. Like, let me know what y'all want to see down in the comments. And I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long because I know y'all got stuff to do. But I'm gone. Peace.
I don't got a pencil or pen in this book bag. Added like 10 to the clip cause it look bad. Don't give a fuck if you piss, nigga, get mad. Or you can bitch and get killed with your bitch ass. Lil' bro got blood on his shirt with his crip ass. Go right.